Select music. Select music. First stage.
I'm legally blind, I can see barely.
Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. All this crypto wealth, I have you bulletproof and everything. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. All this crypto wealth, I have you bulletproof and Chevrolets. Blinded by the new money, had to cop some Cartiers. All this crypto wealth, I have you bulletproof and Escalades. Black man running shit, feeling like the EPA. Cop the whole C-130 and port to work from MIA. Ain't nobody in the crypto space as real as me. News channels see the success, then they want a piece. Time is money to dyslexic, come in and read a script. Feds come knocking, then the whole team gon' plead the fifth. Fuck a Tesla, we always on a lucid trick. Crashed out, made some waves, did it without a ripple, bitch. Real Yankee stepping, shimmy down from the 216. From the land where AKs get loaded with pierogi clips. European niggas always down to Russian shit. New king of the north on some Jon Snow shit. Cocaine beamer and I just added 010. The way we roll running, need a sponsorship from Michelin. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. All this crypto wealth, I have you bulletproof and everything. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. All this crypto wealth, I have you bulletproof and Chevrolets. Fuck a 589, I keep a 556. Taking down these false stars, name I'm talking Schindler's List. Hopped off the porch cause the summer finna get too hot. No Bitcoin miner, but I show you how we spin a block. Fuck the cash cause you know we crypto rich. 28 grams, wrote a whole zip. All them K's and you still won't get a hit. Swap that XRP for GZX, that'll make you rich. Passport tatted up, boy they love me overseas. GZX hit $1, that's a Negro Jubilee. Birds touchdown, we get the Raven, just the Jackson. I remember the old days when was trapping out a pack son. Fast forward to now, all my money still legit. The US dollar, the only thing I see that's counterfeit. The way the game rig is like twist to keep your body bent. Somebody call the treasury, my bank is minting too much sense. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. All this crypto wealth, I have you bulletproof and everything. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers. Blinded by that new money, caught some Cartiers.
100 combo.
I have you bulletproof and Chevrolets.
Dominoes, dominoes. Dominoes, dominoes. Dominoes, dominoes.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes.
Every Thursday, come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
You are now listening to
Hey yo, that's my jam. Turn it up.
500 combos.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
This is the Wake and Bake Vibes with Killer Strider. Hey yo, that's my jam. Turn it up. You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes.
Yeah. Michael Hayes. Yeah. You scared, boy, you dead, boy, got God with me. I said, boy, I got God with me. No fed, boy, or F, boy, can stress me, boy. Blessed story means blessed today, forevermore. Long as I'm keeping my faith, no pressure's gone. Rise above, my grace is my place. I hold my own in my space. Family man, my home base. So don't take nothing off the plate if you can't relate. Damn the wait, I'm ready for more and I'm ready now. Check the score, bless the poor while cheating the rich. Robin Hood, I plead the fifth. I've never had to battle with the devil more. But rest assured, I'm ready for war. General, and I'm here to settle the score. Militant, but I ain't the federal sport. Heavenly war is taking place. I won't speak to no man who sure can change his face. The signs are pure. And it's the baby. God help me if I become a bad mind with good intent. God help me if I don't give it down what you did or did. God help me if I won't trust you with my coin. God help me if I don't trust you with my boy. Yeah. God help me if I become a bad man with good intentions. God help me if I don't give it down what you did or did. Yeah. God help me if I won't trust you with my coin. God help me if I don't trust you, my boy. Safety's off, I got them bangers. Blank shots from Twitter fingers. Don't need help, but hell, I'll take it. Been through hell, don't try my patience. Them selfies, I ain't faking over here, bruh. I ain't wealthy, tryna make it over here, yeah. Mind is stressing out, got plans trying to flesh them out. God still with me, I guess that's what them blessings vowed. I'm stepping on half, which you should never doubt. What I'm about, I said I'm bout. I'm shouting no lies about my head. Tried to scout, but out you fled. No snipers without lead, yeah. God help me if I become a bad man with good intentions. God help me if I don't give a damn what you did or did. Yeah. God help me if I won't trust you with my coin. God help me if I don't trust you with my boy. Yeah. God help me if I become a bad man with good intentions. God help me if I don't give a damn what you did or did. Yeah. God help me if I won't trust you with my coin. God help me if I don't trust you with my boy. Yeah.
500 combos.
Yeah, none I can learn, man, I've been visual. Leaving breadcrumbs for your waste, man, criminals. You've been north, I'm south, original. Snake individuals, take subliminals. Taking my typical, kicking my feet back. Youngest get physical. Boy, I don't speak rap, stand up guy who likes to sit down. So you look me in the eye, what a word spins round and it's free. God help me if I become a bad man with good intentions. God help me if I don't give a damn what you did or did. Yeah. God help me if I won't trust you with my coin. God help me if I don't trust you with my boy. Yeah. God help me if I become a bad man with good intentions. God help me if I don't give a damn what you did or did. Yeah. God help me if I won't trust you with my coin. God help me if I don't trust you with my boy. Yeah.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
I'm sorry for all the shit I ever did. You know, but people fuck up, right? Even you, me, everybody. This is my apology. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I never meant to say the things I did and fucking smirch you. If you don't believe me, that is just fine. My day's gonna go on. I don't wanna cry anymore. What's in store? Feed the poor. I'm the whore. You're a woman. You're the door. sacred womb, that's for sure. The black woman is the goddess, please my phrases, trust the process. Dancing around the tree of life is all we ask for in these hijinks. This is my apology, I'm sorry if I hurt you. I talked a lot of shit till my face turned fucking blue. Every day I think about my black baby mama. Then I remember I ain't really about the drama. Why'd you have to leave so soon, a drug overdose? We had our arguments, but I still loved you the most. I don't wanna choke and I gotta keep living. I just hope that you're happy and your soul is up in heaven. The black woman is the goddess, please my friends, just trust the process. Dancing around the tree of life is all we ask for in these hijinks. This is my apology, I know I couldn't hurt you. Mother comes Magdalena only wants to hear you. She's the only reason that I am still living. I gotta use my gifts to spread the truth that I've been given. We don't have just a father, I'm sorry that they lied.
Let's go!
I understand the tears we've cried. This is my prayer that I'm kindly sending out. Cause every day is Mother's Day, don't have a single doubt. The black woman is the goddess, please my friends, just trust the process. Dancing around the tree of life is all we ask for in these hijinks.
Yeah. This shit important right here. What up, Mo? What up, Mo? Never less than prepared. Came through no flex, just chill. I be at that bag. I be down there everywhere. I damn came through kicking flavor, then I dropped that bitch a 4-wheel drive. Big dog wanna move, big dog. So it's probably something groovy. It's a flick, it's a move, trying to touch a little boo. I damn finger fucking like a toilet. Trying to keep the shit moving. Pistol in my pocket. If I pull it, I'ma pop. I'ma shoot it. So I got damn this vibe. Trying to chill the violence. Stop till I start feeling cocky. Flip a nigga floppy. Bought a pistol in the party. Don't take it out off. It's a red-headed stepchild. Know these niggas feeling left out. Cold blooded like a reptile.
Big dog shit, yeah, I got big dog drip, yeah. Big dog shit, yeah, I got big dog drip, yeah.
Just know if I pull it in my pocket. Big dog shit, it's a rocket. Just know if I pull it in my pocket. Big dog shit. Tryna make my mama proud, I don't get too wild. So if to get a nigga bail me out. I been at it since a crack of dawn. Crazy puts a cost to a nigga with this money belt. Making money in my sleep. Fuck a 9 to 5. I'ma hustle, get it out these streets. I'm a freak in the sheets. My girl know that. Tryna keep up in this real discreet. Big beats from the east. Shack shit when I hop on beats. Big body when I'm in these streets. Man down like you tank on E. Heard you was out here making bets. Put the house on me.
Big dog shit, yeah, I got big dog drip, yeah.
Been trying to stay cordial, politic with the moisture. Gray white is a dorsal, don't be so forceful. My time to ball, just bought a sign and said fuck you all. Trying to take my talk, the way things looking right now. You boys gonna need some talk. It's a G every time I talk. It's a P anytime I park. Smoke weed like I ain't gonna pop.
Big dog shit, yeah, I got big dog drip, yeah. Big dog shit, yeah, I got big dog drip, yeah.
Second stage.
Chill.
Just
Chill.
Just
This is the Wake and Bake Vibes with Killer Strider.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
So never, never interrupt me, okay? Not if there's a fire. Not even if you hear the sound of a thud from my home, and 1 week later, there's a smell coming from there that can only be a decaying human body. And you have to hold a hanky to your face because the stench is so thick that you think you're gonna faint. Even then, don't come knocking.
Take it to another motherfucking song, nigga. That's just the intro. Here's the other shit. Bitch.
Boss baby.
Okay. Some of that bass out.
We up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Tell him we up. Yeah, we up. Now I'm going to the moon. This messenger's on a different fresh no tune. Top flight chandelier. Tom Brady with it, making plays of the year. We up. Now it's time to re-up. I'ma kick my feet up. Said I had to keep up. We up.
Yeah, I'm about to stay up, and we gotta wait up, and we on the way up. We up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Tell him we up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Every day is crunch time. Party for a long time. Haters at its most high. Great time to feel good. Watch why I do it to a hit with that good girl. Now she all emotional. Tell them we up. I got my niggas with me, tell them run up. And if you from the north side, stand up. All the independent artists, what up? Yeah, what up? We up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Tell them we up. Yeah, we up.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
100 combos.
All these things have brought me here. My convictions haven't always been so clear.
Hey yo, that's my jam. Turn it up.
Let's go! Let's go!
This is a Wake and Bake Vibe exclusive. This is a Wake and Bake Vibe exclusive. I'm here to stack on the low, get all this money, the dollars and gold. Getting some crypto, the markets don't close. She act like a stripper, removing the clothes. She wanna know more like I invested in Doge, but I invested in better things. Waiting for the rebel market. Them coins be helping me spread my wings. I walk while I talk, so you hear ka-ching. I don't spend my money on chains that go bling. I invest my money, so more money it brings. I follow the money, to money I cling. Wrap it up. When it's time, the money I cash it up. Lego blocks, crypto, we be stacking up. Cross chain, blockchain, side chains. Major gains, major pains. You can call me Damon Wayne. Stack for the family, forgetting the fame. Legend nanos, I'm making it rain. The dollar gon' crash, twin towers and planes. All about the nodes, of which with some range. No rovers on Mars, I'll be driving the range. There's a lot that the public don't know. Life is a gamble, I hope you don't fold. Got all this info like a blockchain with nodes. I see the bigger picture, I ain't gotta pose. There's a lot that the public don't know. Life is a gamble, I hope you don't fold. Do what you want and don't do what you were told. What are you here for? The diamonds and the gold. The market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. 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 The dollar collapsed, the market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. The market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. The market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. The dollar collapsed, the market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. The market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. The market just crashed, the dollar collapsed. The market just crashed, the dollar collapsed.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another weekly dose of the Wake and Bake Vibes. I'm your host, Kill Strada, aka Kamikaze. And as usual, all the music that was played was directly from the Sonar Muse platform, where all the artists get paid out in real time. You know how it is. So all the artists are getting paid in XRP in drops for every second their music's being played. So without further ado, this episode is more of a chill vibe. We're gonna be jamming to some music. We're gonna be chopping it up, talking about what's going on in the streets, crypto streets. You know, let's get into some interesting things that have been going on. So lately, I've been seeing a lot of people being excited for, you know, what's going on, especially with the markets. I'm seeing people more optimistic now. It's really interesting because they're seeing that Bitcoin is now started to go up. Um, you know what? I kind of think that it's too soon to speak, but at the same time, you got to be optimistic about what's going on and the where the price action is going. And I see more optimism when it comes to the XRP community. Everybody's so optimistic because the price rallied. I think was it like almost 50% within within a short span of time. Or was it 15? I think it was 15. And it moved from, I think it was 49 to 50, 55 or something like that. And that was like some crazy move. And now it's sitting, I think, um, in between 61 and 59 cents. So that's pretty interesting. And this movement kind of comes in around the time of the anniversary of like the lawsuit, um verdict about XRP not being a security. So I guess everyone was excited about that, and you know it brought a lot of people some excitement. So I kind of am optimistic at the same time, but I just like to watch what's going on. More so, I'm more into the building side of things, so I don't really have too much focus on like the price action. I'm more focused on the building side of things. But things that are bringing more optimism to crypto is some of the news that has been coming out, especially with what has been going on with uh Donald Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump. There's some news about him um apparently going to speak at the Bitcoin conference this year. So that's pretty great that he is basically, the advocate. He is basically an advocate, but he could just be a potential speaker. Maybe he will definitely speak. We'll see. But that just brings optimism to the crypto space. And I have a question for you guys. Like, you think this is gonna bring a lot of more of the masses to the crypto space? Do you guys think like this kind of news will bring more people to crypto space? I honestly think, yeah, it's probably gonna bring like quite a bit more people to do more research about like what crypto is, because people like such public figures like Trump. Shout out to him, for surviving everything that he's gone through, you know for the past week. He's an OG. But I don't want to get too much into politics. But overall, like I think that's definitely gonna bring like some more people into the crypto space. So let's see what happens. But another interesting thing is Larry Fink from BlackRock speaking about his thoughts on Bitcoin, and the fact that he says that he's made a mistake. He says he feels like he made a mistake about Bitcoin. Um, that Bitcoin is definitely here to stay, and it is an asset. It should be considered an asset. He he's basically now you know saying that he feels like it's going to be more of a success. It it's definitely something that I think a lot of people are going to start changing their minds and their tone about crypto. So let's see what's going to happen. But another thing besides like the crypto aspect is uh a lot of news about like banks closing and stuff like that, and collapses, man. Like, imagine that. Like, do you think we're gonna see a collapse real soon? Especially with the news about like BRICS countries just trying to separate themselves from the dollar and stuff like that. I feel like that's gonna bring more people to more of a a a fear of holding fiat, and something that I feel like a lot of people are gonna start, you know, gravitating towards getting into the crypto aspect. And then there's some countries that are accepting crypto. They gonna be uh, allowing their citizens to start using crypto to make purchases and send money around, and it's gonna be a new form of payment rather than just doing PayPal and all these other digital payment aspects. Um, it's definitely something you know that I think I think a lot of things are gonna change in a short span of time. But overall, like, do you guys think we gonna be facing a collapse soon? Do you think there's gonna be a collapse within the market? What are your thoughts? And just want to say, if you want to pull through, join us in platforms that we're using. We're currently not available on Twitter right now, Twitter X, because the policies have changed now. So we're we're definitely gonna be seeing how to maneuver with the Twitter side. I might just go back to doing spaces instead of just going live. But being live was pretty awesome on Twitter. But now, if you guys have Twitch, join us there. We're live right now on Twitch for the first time. So pull through, show some love, follow us there, and also show some love on Instagram as well. Show us some love everywhere, wherever you can. Show us some love. Wake and Bake Vibes is gonna be everywhere. So might as well just go back on Facebook as well. But yeah, just to let you guys know, pull through, share it, share it with everybody to pull through to Wake and Bake Vibes and catch some vibes, and chime into the conversation. We definitely would appreciate you guys giving us your input about like what's going on in the crypto Twitter spaces and Web3 space. Let's get the conversation going. But um you know the whole thing about like the Web3 space and where it's going right now, I think it's definitely going to be something really, really interesting to see where it goes from 2025 and beyond. we're slowly getting to a point where the markets are kind of used to all this traction within crypto. Not everybody's as excited like as previous years, because now it's like a normal thing. But before, the charts used to show something real different to what's going on right now, you know so let's see what it has in store for us. But one thing I want to talk about more so is what's going on in terms of like the music side of the Web3 space, because I'm hearing a whole lot of things with regards to where it's gonna go, the value within the Web3 space. And last week we did have a guest. Shout out to Chick Banchero. We were speaking about the Web3 space, and I would want to speak more about the in-depth stuff about the Web3 space. And I think right now I want to tell you guys like or speak to you guys about like the Web3 space, and where I think it's gonna go, because the Web3 space is really 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 tricky, especially for those who are new. They don't really understand what they can do and the perks of it. And there's a whole lot of talks about the music NFT side of things. Recently, I saw a tweet about like uh, platforms, uh, somewhat rugging and stuff like that, or not really, uh, you know, doing what they say they're doing, or incentivizing, in the way that they could, in terms of NFTs and stuff like that. And you know, it made me think like, what kind of value, or where is the NFT space going for musicians? If you guys have anything to add on to this conversation, where do you guys think the NFT space is going? What do you think NFTs can provide, not only for the musicians but their supporters? Where do you think it's gonna go? What do you think is gonna happen? Because there's a whole lot going on in these streets, and a lot of people feel like there's a lot of value, that can be provided to this. So, um, what is your thoughts? What are your thoughts? For me, I think that NFTs, first of all, should just be it's a collectible, right? Similar to any listening instrument that you have, similar to a CD, a vinyl. And I always like to iterate that, like it's similar to a vinyl, it's similar to a CD, it's similar to a cassette. It's all those kind of things. And I think that music NFTs should provide some way for the listeners, or the artists, first of all, to provide some access to their music. And NFTs for the listener, it should just be something that, first of all, should allow them to access the music and listen to the music. So music NFTs, to me, I see them as a way for artists to just provide that access for listening purposes. Music NFTs, first of all, should be for that, instead of just something on the blockchain that's just pointing to information. The metadata should, at least give you a brief explanation of what it is, but you as a holder should have some access to that music, whether it's online or offline. You should be able to access it, you know and I think the way NFTs are currently is really iffy. And this is why, the Sonar Muse platform, the standard that is used is completely different to, you know, what is really provided on other chains, where we do supply, the opportunity for artists to, you know, add more than just one NFT, and the freedom to actually, uh, provide, more for their fans, such as, having more songs or even more albums on the NFTs. It's a whole lot of, freedom in that sense, where, it's all within one collection, where, or one NFT, all those files are in one NFT, or the metadata, so you'll be able to access it as well. um then you could add like additional files. I did speak about this, and I think I should go through like the collection creator once again. I think I did go with the I went through it uh the last time, like, well, a couple of episodes ago. That was quite a while ago. So I think, yeah, we can go through like the process. So how minting NFTs on the Sonar Muse platform would work is, of course, first of all, you would, like last week I did mention, you would have to upload your music first, similar to, a web 2 aspect of just uploading your music and adding that information. Reason why we go this route, or this route, is so that we can create the metadata for when you create your NFTs, right? So if you set the music as mintable, we just generate this metadata that you add within, this upload. We can kind of create that metadata about the music for you on your behalf behind the scenes, so that all you need to do is, when you go to the collection creator, so you just go to create new NFT collection. Once you get there, you'll be hit with the NFT collection creator page. And this is where you can create NFTs. And this only allows you to create NFTs with music that you've set as mintable. So, of course, you can set the title of the NFT. Um, just set the title of the NFT, what you want to call that collection. uh you choose the taxon number or the collection ID. So on the platform, we'll detect if you have used a certain taxon for a collection on the platform. So if you do create a collection with the existing taxon of yours that you never created an NFT collection on the platform with, it will clash with those NFTs. So just make sure that you choose taxon numbers that you haven't already used within other marketplaces, or uh, that you've already, created or minted NFTs with. So so this is just associated with the specific collections, just the collection ID. It's a unique identifier for that collection. So this is something that's on the XRPL. So the XRPL's NFTs is quite different. So we've tried to up the ante with regards to how we create NFTs, especially because the XRPL is so unique and so different. We wanted to go a whole different route, and make sure that this standard that we use stands the test of time, and is something that would definitely be used in the future. We've kind of created a future proof standard. Of course, there's room for improvement and updates, but the standard is something that we're definitely proud of. Like in the Sonar Muse team is so proud of, working on. So um, next next option is to select the music. So you have options to choose what kind of NFT it is. So, like I said, you can only select music to be minted that you have set as mintable when you uploaded the music. So you can choose either a single. So a single can be like just one song, and it's just one song. It could be a song within an album, or it can be just a single by itself, just one single. So it can be one song, just one song. You just can only select one song for this um, NFT collection, or you could go the route of like choosing an album. You could choose one album that you've uploaded, or you could go the option of having a custom NFT, which is basically multiple songs or multiple albums. You can mix and match, so you could add um, songs or singles from and one album and mix it with singles from another album, and you could create a collection that way. So this is just a way for the artists to actually be more creative with the NFTs. So it doesn't just allow you to just create one NFT collection and you have to re-upload the audio files, or you know um just re-uploading information or stuff like that, like the music files over and over again. So we just have those music files available for you to just create the collections that you want. So if I wanted, I could choose uh, what albums do I have? Could choose Cold Season. This will just be one album, since I'm choosing that album option. Or I could choose one song. You know, could choose one song. Could choose one song as a single NFT. So this just will be one song available within this collection. Or I could choose multiple albums or singles. So I could choose uh I could choose Cold Season, the album, and then I could choose Ripple Effect, the song, and I could say Oasis. So I could choose multiple things. So I have two songs in an album within this collection. Um so let me just call this the Kamikazes uh bonus pack. I'll just call it, this is just an example, and I choose the Taxon 777. It cannot be a 777. Oh no, 777. It's fine. Okay. So the next thing is you can either check this option here to provide unlimited streaming rights to your supporters. So on the platform, if you do check this option, it will mean that they will be able to stream the music here without having to pay you micropayments whenever they stream it, on the platform. If they own this NFT, whatever music they streaming, they won't have to, pay you for those micropayments. So the music that you do choose here will by default be downloadable. So the people who do buy your NFT collection or an NFT from your collection, they'll be able to download this music on the platform using the music downloader. So this provides them with the opportunity to have the music for offline listening purposes, you know. So this is our way of providing, tools for the listeners to also be incentivized in some way with regards to the NFT. They can hold it as some type of collection and create value by just holding it and selling it within a marketplace for whatever price they deem it being, valued at, and it also allows them to, at least have that experience of being able to listen to the music whenever they want instead of having to be online. So that's one of the perks about, having music NFTs the way we have created them. So we doing our thing to provide some services for the artists and the supporters and their supporters. So the next thing is setting the price for your NFT collection. So you could choose between all the currencies that we support on the platform. So we support XRP, Bitcoin, which is the Bitcoin on the XRPL. So it's the IOU of Ethereum, as well as the fiat currencies that are, supported on the XRPL as well. So we have quite a few, you know, currencies that we do support. We do plan on, supporting more, but yeah, you could either leave it as zero or you could add a price to it. So you could add whatever, price you feel it's worth. Um so maybe I'll put €1, and you can. The amazing thing is also you could add discounts. So you could add some discounts to your NFT collection. So you can provide discounts for those who own digital purchases of specific songs on the platform, or if they own specific NFTs that are on the XRPL, and they don't have to be music NFTs. So discounts is completely different to a whitelist. So discounts only allow you to sell it for, or uh sell it to your supporters at a discounted price, so they can buy it at a discounted price. Another option is, people who are subscribed to specific artists. So if they are subscribed to a specific artist or certain artist, they'll be able to get a discount. So you could either choose between these three options. If you want to add discounts to your NFTs, then you have that opportunity. So we provide these tools for artists to, use, and, you know, allow them to, customize things as much as they can. Um, Next thing is, of course, the collection description. So you can describe collections. You wanna you want to explain what the collection's about. So that's just the minor metadata that you have to add. And then we can go to the next page, page 2. So this is where you can add like cover art, custom cover art. So let's say you want to just upload a completely different cover art for this collection, even though like there's cover art for a specific song that you've uploaded. Maybe you want to add like a custom version or a different version for it. Or you could choose whatever cover art that is from the music that you selected. So if you have more than one song or more than one album, or a mixture of both, you could select the cover art from one of those, one of those songs or one of those albums. um, or you could upload a new image. So you could upload a new image for that. So you could choose from your from your computer. And then the other thing that we do, which is pretty awesome, is having a alternative cover art, so that you could, in case a marketplace doesn't, unable to get the images that you upload, or the image you upload, the cover art that you upload for this NFT, then we use this as a placeholder. Um, and then extra metadata that is real simple, the attributes, cover art attributes. So the attributes for most NFTs, and I know this is something that is used within like the Ethereum space, ERC NFTs and stuff like that. I've seen that they use this the attributes to describe the information about the song or the album that is within this NFT collection. Whereas I feel like attributes should just be used to describe an image, and and that's exactly how it really started, right? NFTs were used to, you know, the attributes were used to just describe the picture, the image within the NFT. So I think I think um that's what should be done with music NFTs as well. It should just be used to describe the cover art. So that's the only place we allow you to add more metadata to the NFT collection. So you can add attributes for your NFT collection cover art. So you can just describe what's within this image. You could say this is the background color. Uh, the background color. Depending on how do this, you could do the underscore thing. Background color, and then you say blue. And then you can add another attribute. You can just say image description. NFT cover, official cover art. And yeah, you could add as many attributes as you want for this aspect. So on Sonar Muse, what we do is we allow you to just add attributes for the cover art. That's it. Other than that, the music metadata has automatically be generated based on what music you have selected for this collection. So you don't really need to do so much work for that. And we just want you to focus more so on releasing music. So the Web3 side of things is just you adding, or just adding the minor stuff that you need to add. So the Web2 side is just you uploading the music, similar to you being using a distributor like DistroKid or TuneCore, whatever distributor you used to. That's how the first part of uploading music is similar to. So we just trying to get you comfortable with you know uh the Web3 side, and then just not making it hard for you as well as an artist. So next option is it's optional, where you can add additional files to your collection. So you can add like bonus items within your NFT collection, such as, maybe some music that you never uploaded to the platform, maybe like unreleased song, or even a draft song, a rough song. Could add images. Maybe you want to add like thank you letter that you've written and scanned to your computer or your device, and you upload it. It could add PDF. You could add, it's endless. It's endless. Could add like a zip file as well of other stuff, but these additional files will be zipped up and compressed and uploaded to IPFS once this is uploaded. So y- the other thing is you could also token gate it. So token gating meaning that the person who wants to access these additional files needs to provide some proof of ownership. And proof of ownership is basically you proving that within your wallet you have this NFT and an NFT from this collection, and you'll be able to download the files afterwards. So that's our additional thing. So the additional files, if you do set as token gated, they won't be included in the metadata, but if it's not token gated, then it will be included within the metadata. So if it's not token gated, it won't be included in the metadata, and if it's not token gated, it won't be included in the metadata, and if it is token gated, now I'm confusing myself. If it's not token gated, it will be included in the metadata. So if it's not token gated, it will be included in the metadata. And if you do click this token gated option, then it means that it won't be included in the metadata. So they'll just have to prove that they own this in the NFT from this collection, and then they'll be able to, access the files. Um, the lost options, right? So this is some of the stuff on XRPL. So this is just mint settings, like basically some of the XRPL stuff that you probably uh, add within other marketplaces as well, you know. And this is, just basic information such as, what kind of NFT flags you want to add. So is it transferable? Is it burnable? Or you want to sell only for XRP? Um, so the next thing is like the royalty fee. So this is basically how much you will receive for the secondary sales if your NFT is being sold on another marketplace or in a marketplace rather, because Sonar Music is not a marketplace. The music store is not a marketplace, so we don't do any bidding or secondary sales on this platform. So the royalty fee is how much you want to receive, the percentage you would want to receive back for every secondary sale, how much the royalties you'll be receiving. So the max is 50. You could, let me just go 30. Let me just say 30, because I've added some amazing music within this NFT collection. So the next thing is pre-mint pre-order. We are working on that option, to allow you guys to pre-mint, allow your fans to pre-mint or purchase the NFT before the release date, of the NFT, the release date, so people can purchase, and access the amazing NFT before anyone else. And then the awesome thing is, you could, choose the supply as well. If you want it to be a fixed supply or you want it to be an unlimited supply. So if you leave this unchecked, it means that this is an unlimited supply, and that's something that I've been seeing, you know, coming about. I don't know why they call it open edition, because that's what I've been hearing it's called. You know, the NFTs having being, you being able to, mint unlimited NFTs is called an open edition. Well, cool. That's what it is. But we've had this somewhat so-called open edition from the beginning. From the inception, we've always wanted to allow artists to choose whether they want to have a limited supply or an unlimited supply. So I guess the open editions is something that is starting to, become a norm. And I've been hearing people being upset with, NFTs being sold for high prices, and then, people not being able to sell the NFTs. Well, the thing is, the open edition wouldn't really change anything. And I feel like people, well, the artists who, want to use an open edition to just provide free NFTs, it's a good incentive. It is a great incentive. But you can't knock someone down for having open editions that they want to sell for a certain price. But you know having an unlimited supply, you know it doesn't mean that your music is as scarce or as valuable, as compared to an open edition. I'm just gonna be using that term because that's the term, I guess is gonna be used within, the blockchain space. Open edition NFTs. I like unlimited supplies rather calling it unlimited supply rather than calling it, an open edition. But that's where we are. So what are your thoughts though? What are your thoughts on open edition NFTs, and what's your thoughts on, fixed supply, limited supply NFTs? You think, they definitely worth it, having a limited supplies just for scarcity? Or, do you think open editions are, definitely the way to go? Because, at some to some extent, I do think like having an unlimited supply or an open edition should somewhat count the same way as music sales and you getting plaques and stuff. I do hope like there's something that will work out in that sense. It will be awesome. And last but not least, you know, this is the amazing part about, our NFT collection creator is this NFT rev share. So this is still in beta. Uh, we are hopefully waiting for smart contracts to pull through into the main net, because currently this Aha network is on its own. It's its own network, and we were looking forward to having that on the main net so that we could allow you as an artist to split these payments, which does happen of course on the platforms, because we focus on initial sales. So every initial sale, if you do enable NFT rev share, whenever a person purchases your NFT and you've enabled NFT rev share and you've added the wallet addresses that are supposed to earn from this, the payments will be split up in real time as well. So all the payments, all this from the sale of the NFT, they'll be split up between the wallet addresses that you include here. So you need to include the wallet address and the percentage, but make sure that, of course, if you are the issuer, you have to change your percentage from 100 to whatever amount that you want if you're splitting it, because if you don't, you won't be able to add the other addresses, of course. So you first need to change your percentage first and then add addresses. So yeah, if you are if you are, going this route, this is where we would be having like a small contract split the secondary sales between all the artists who all the wallet addresses that are added here. This is what we intended for this option to be used for, and we still are looking forward to you know it potentially coming to reality, that the smart contracts come to the mainnet. And once they do, this feature is definitely going to be an amazing feature for a lot of artists, not just musical artists, but you know artists in general, NFT artists, NFT issuers that have collaborated with just more than one person, or they feel like they want to provide, you know, um, a certain address with, you know, um, the opportunity to earn from the NFT collection. So once you have, set everything up, then you're all good to go. You're all good to go. And then you'll be able to create the collection. So once you have added all the information, the necessary information you wanted, then that's it. And then the metadata for your music will be just provided in the background. We'll be generating all that information and uploading everything to IPFS. And then from there, you'll be good, So you'll be good. You'll be good to go. That's the amazing thing about, the collection creator on our end, is that we just want you to add the simple information, not really work hard about like what information needs to be added about the music, because all the musical metadata is automatically generated for you by us, so it's definitely something that we want you guys to focus more on, focus less on actually, and focus more on, creating the music. We just want you guys to be on there. So and that's how it works. Let me see. Let me try and go to an NFT, a music NFT, right? Let me go to the music downloader. Let's see my NFTs. See what kind of stuff I have in my music library, and we'll see some metadata. I'll just show you some stuff. But yeah, when it comes to the music NFT side of things, we definitely want you guys to, have some freedom with whatever you create here. We just want you guys to have as much fun as you want. You're not just uh you're not just boxed into just create one NFT with that one song. You can create multiple collections with that same song, and maybe tweak it a bit, maybe uh add an additional file, or maybe add another song that you've also said is mintable, and all that. So um it's some greatness when it comes to the XRPL and what we've done. So all we want you to do is, just have fun with it on the platform. Just do what you need to do, and you'll be able to, make the most with your music careers. But yeah, as you can see, I have 26 music collections. Interesting. Okay, so this is the music downloader. So you can see all the contents that you have. And then you will be able to separate it between the digital purchases and the NFTs. So of course, a digital purchase is similar to, having the music only on the platform you've purchased it. you purchase music on a platform that is not an NFT. So it's similar to you having music on iTunes or even Amazon Music or Napster or something like that. It's only on the platform and you can't move it around. So it's not an NFT. So you can't move that around. But yeah, music downloader, you'll be able to listen to music here, as well as download, you know, the the contents. So let's check out a music NFT here. Uh, there's one that is a custom NFT, which is Ghost Fam. Let's check it out. Shout out to Ghost Fam. We'll check this out. So let's check it out. Let's check out this Ghost Fam NFT by XRP Bags. So I see he chose a golden color right here. Um, but yeah, let's view the details. You can check out the metadata of the NFT. You'll see the songs that are included. So if you do own the NFT, you'll be able to play the music. So if somebody's viewing this NFT on the platform, they won't be able to play this music, and they won't be able to see this music tab. All they'll be able to see is the NF token details and the recommendations about like some NFTs. So they'll be able to see all the other NFTs as well as like the owners of the NFTs as well. So you could see who owns an NFT from this collection as well on the platform. So next thing the next thing is let's view the proper full on metadata for this NFT. So I'm just gonna go to BitHump, check it out. Let's check it out on BitHump. See what this NFT metadata is like. And we can, speak more on that metadata. Okay. See if it loads. Okay. We're here on BitHump. Shout out to BitHump. So just waiting on BitHump. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, cool. So as you can see, this is Ghost Fam NFT collection. Usually, as you can see, usually on most NFTs, especially profile picture NFTs, you'll see the attributes here, which is something we only allow for adding additional information about the picture, the cover art. Whereas, the metadata about the music, we automatically generate for you. So for whatever songs you have, included, or whatever albums you've included within the NFT, we create that metadata. So you'll be able to see that we use our own schema. Then you can see like the name, of course, some of the basic information about it. And then let's just go all the way down to, the music or the songs. So you can see that there's multiple songs on here. So there's one song, the song name is called Ghost. And then like all this metadata about like the information about like the song You can see, when the song was released and who it was uploaded by and all that, as well as the next song, Ghost 2. You see all this information about the song, um, some information there. You get the audio, um, and then the next one is Ghost Remix. As you can see all that information, you know, all that metadata about the song. So we create all that information, and then all you have to do is just not much. All you have to do is just choose the songs you want. We automatically generate the metadata, and you're good to go. So that's difference. Between the XRPL NFTs and all the other NFTs. Well, especially the Sonar Muse schema, we have a completely different schema. So yeah, of course, we are the mentor. Sonar Muse is the mentor, but they are not the issuer. You are still the issuer. As the artist, you are the issuer. So you still have complete control and ownership of your NFTs. We just distribute. We're basically just a distributor similar to your music distributor or a CD shop. You provide us with the supply, and then we sell it for you, at your price and whatever. So you can come to us and tell us, Sonar Muse, I don't want you to sell any more of my NFTs or NFTs from this collection. So I'm just going to cap you from this amount, and that's it. So, you can also increase the supply too. You can always do that. So it's endless. You have endless opportunities when it comes to your NFTs and being able to control the narrative with that. So that's really what we're focused on and what we care about when it comes to NFTs. But overall, what do you guys think is the next steps with NFTs? Where do you think it's gonna go? What kind of value do you think NFTs can provide besides just being able to access or being able to listen to music, and or maybe even just hold it as a collectible, uh, and some memorabilia in some way? What are the other things you think it could be? So where do you think it's gonna go? Where do you think the NFT space is gonna go? You know, um, I think it's gonna be um quite a challenge for the music space to provide more value, because NFT should be just that, for listening purposes, and adding like additional files or maybe token gating some things. I do see it also being used by producers in a way for them to maybe provide, like, maybe they sound kits or even like add programs within it, like VSTs, and maybe other plugins that they would want to share with other producers. That's where I think it could potentially go. That's where I think it could potentially go with NFTs, and that's why we have the additional files aspect, so that you can do those kind of things. But there's a lot that could go on in the blockchain, rather than just you know being able to create NFTs. And NFTs aren't the end all be all. There's more to the music space within the Web3. That artists can do, and that's why we're more than just a uh you know platform for you to mint NFTs. But I could go on. I could go on, but I guess let's catch some vibes, because I've been doing a whole lot of talking. So let's get into some music, and then I'll see you guys after the music break. Let's get into the playlist. Once again, all the music is being played directly from the Sonar Muse platform, where all the artists are getting paid out in real time. So let's get into it. Let's play some music. You guys catch your vibes. Get your drink on. Do whatever you need to do to catch a vibe. Get some munchies. You know how it is. Let's get into the music break. I'll see you.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one. You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes.
Apelado si condón se lo mete. Su novio es online, su novio un guanabe. Esa puta like what do you mean? Dinero alto like Yao Ming. Estoy high gracias a Lin. Lo pego con una Lex. Primera con Jansha.
Hola mamá, otra mamá.
Sí, mano, hijo de puta mamá. Puto imbécil de mierda.
Taking all these perks, you pienso que mi box. Yo me meto un paso y con tu hermana me paso. Pienso Bernie, esto shady, siempre bueno. Para no tener nada, explícame lo que pasa.
Estamos en el forno, tengo una buena skin. Este sajo no me conoce, no es para mí. People me reconoce, me pide una pic. Van, shady me habla porque subo y es un hit. Tenemos un alma en condena, eso no hace lead, ho. No me hable mal, intentaba prevenir todo. Es muy temprano y ya te quiere ir, more. Lo único que necesitas es una buena pill, bro.
Digo, una charlita con me quiere comer. Todos los días de la mano vamos a animar. Todo eso nada quiere una big blast. Lo que tengo ella quiere más de una vez.
100 combos.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes.
We on a new level, but times it by 10. Mental mind strong, got my hands in. I got some new friends, seeing out some new lens. My back's got chins, they getting real chubby. You get no lovey, I told you back then. Sitting on the island and we can't hear them. Party going down, private suite Hilton. I've been the same now, just some new millions. We on a new level, see you at the top. We're buying up the dips, buying up the drops. Everything mellow, get them bags on lock. See you at the tip.
I'm in a whole new level, life started back then. The struggles made me strong, so I never give in. Crew taking few flights, shining like in plain sight. Seeing green candles like it's love at first sight. My surf just doubled, your soul stayed troubled. I still huddle strong and I haven't fumbled. I'm sure you watched me rise, but I stayed humble. And there's really nothing you can do to make me crumble.
We on a new level, see you at the top. We're buying up the dips, buying up the drops. Everything mellow, get them bags on lock. See you at the tip. Got the wealth and the minds like we're slowing down time. But the system kinda evil when they poisoning minds. But some of us awake and we altering light. Got the health on point, man, we one of a kind. Meditating in the mountains, getting some fresh shine. Drinking from the fresh springs cause they poisoning pipes. Got the monsters in your mind cause you ain't living right. Caution what you see, hear what you putting inside. We're on a new level, see you at the top. We're buying up the dips, buying up the drops. Everything mellow, get them bags on lock. See you at the tip. Tap, tap, tap.
From the bottom to the top, trying to make a change. Free your souls and your minds to break down the chains. Don't let the pure toxins dope flow through your veins. I'm planting seeds, so put that in your brains. I'm vibing on another level. 4D realm just transcended to a new level. Connect with me on a cosmic level. Ascend with us, Lady E with the Moon Commander. Don't be a bystander.
We on a new level, see you at the top. We buying up the dips, buying up the drops. Everything mellow, get them bags on lock. See you at the tip. Tap, 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 tap.
This is the Wake and Bake Vibes with Killer Strider.
Some people say I'm a superhero. Well, I'm just some man in town. My power ranges from 100 to 0. And I'm all down and out. Some people look and they shout. What's this guy all about? Strange as you come, no kind of fame, free, no shame like fire. In the words, look and they shout. What's this guy all about? I woke up and I looked in the mirror. I see what they talk about. Charisma built on this pillow. I'm thankful for all in all. Bad decisions as well. Always rebel. Strange as a girl, no kind of fame, free, no shame like fire. In the woods, look and they shout. What's this guy all about?
Fourth stage.
This is the Wake and Bake Vibes with Killer Strider.
There you go. Like, hold me tight like a vice grip. No TikTok, it's a nice wrist. They imitate, they hybrids. These homies are snakes, they pipe it. Bye-bye friends, got real bloods in my ends. Don't bother me, like honestly, let me meditate. Chronically, like, movie bags and I'm in the hood. They about to see the boy with the bag. Spend it all, but fuck it. before we make it back. Like beating the beat like a southpaw. That double G, I'm an outlaw. I'm underrated but overpaid. And step in the dojo, I'm a sensei.
Beautiful morning, woke up today, head to level up, this is my day. Get up my bed till I all make real. Get us some beer so we can celebrate. Why? Cause we fucking great. How? I don't know, ask God, okay? Activate God mode. I got the pin code. I'm
500 combos.
Baby, go come outside. You're looking nice in that feet, hop in the whip, that's right. I'm taking you for a treat, cause you tripping nice. They say love has no price, that's why I love your smile. I wanna rock with you, treat me like somebody. Even when I was broke, when I had no money. You used to be sweet as honey. The world needs people like you. That's why we celebrating. Everything feels so new. When I just think about you, I even told my crew, I like your smile, my boo. I even called my crew, told him all about you. The news too fresh in you. The dicks like super true. Even like a biscuit.
Get up. For the juggle police fuck. Get up. For the leap in the lemon. Get up. It's the perfect time, yeah, get up. There's no perfect time, These niggas been talking a lot. I get not that was smoking my blood, I'm a baka. I get an aguadicaya, so long and fire, so long and yaka banana. Net kitaba manana, net kinalidicana, banana, but kids papaya, banana, Niket, Matan. I'm get like a mean, I guess I haven't said papaya. Okapela Usina Manava, you drunk Okapela and Televana, you Hakinagi Mataga, Kinaga, Hakinagi Manava, Kinaga Dizaga.
Hey yo, that's my jam. Turn it up.
Can't imagine how you felt, but you just seeing this voicemail. If I told someone how it used to be in love, it's a fairy tale. Even if you don't wanna answer, no voice calls that comes from me. I will remain, I will be patient and be the best I can be. Never thought that your last sip to me will remain like the holy grail. How I dream of your last touch like Jesus thought of that last sip. And when I look back, only thing I had to do is apologize for all that I did, cause I did you wrong. This my sorry song, dedicated to you. I'm sorry for all the things I did. I'm sorry for all I never said. I'm sorry for sometimes acting weird, forgetting all the things we shared. I'm sorry for times I've disappeared, play with your heart then reappear.
1,000 combos!
I'm sorry for making things go bad and making it this way.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark.
Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. Heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only
500
be
combos.
me. Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. I heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be.
I try and stay grounded, but it's harder when you're this high. The obstacles pop up. It's arguments and misflights. And right when you're thinking you've won every fist fight, the shoulders they get cold, no warning, no insight. What's the reason for the missing words? Seasons come, seasons go, but my numbers stay the same. Never felt like my head's gotten bigger than my name. And I've done a decent job of not showing all the pain. They say it gets lonely at the top, and I pray the momentum doesn't stop. If it means leaving love on the cold chopping block just to get what I want, I'll park the whip in the front. Make it easy to front like you're not mad impressed that I kept moving forward and found mad success. Yo, that I keep moving forward and find my success.
I've got too many stories of backstabbers, fakers, and foes. I'm talking lying motherfuckers, yeah, the type we all know. The type to steal from your house and then lie to your face about it. Ruin everything you work for, still you work around it. Circle them out and get them out the circle. I know it seemed like they help, but they hurt you. And I don't really think it's worth the risk. And I don't really think it's worth that shit. So I roll on, cut them off. I ain't got no time to waste to get up on my level or just watch me while I elevate. It don't mean nothing to me either way though. The only thing that I can do is be real and let them know the whole truth so they can make a choice and I can make a choice too. It took a couple trips round to learn that.
Hey yo,
now these
that's my
motherfuckers
jam.
wanna
Turn it up.
back. Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. Heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me. Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. I heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me.
What's he trying to say? I totally get it. He may have stolen our treasures, but by doing so, he showed us
that the real treasure is friendship.
This is a Wake and Bake Vibe exclusive. That's that. Oh wow! I was muted. So
Yeah, what's up, man?
hey, it's great to have you on the show. I was muted. I was saying it was great to have you on the show last week. Welcome back again. If you want to chime in on the conversation that I was just speaking on, like the crypto space and where NFTs are going, I was just speaking on, what could artists, use NFTs for, and where it could potentially go, because it kind of is limited for artists as as a source of creating value for their music. There's not too much that can be done when it comes to creating NFTs, music NFTs in a way. So what are your thoughts on that? Where do you think NFTs could go?
Yeah, so right now, the easiest way to try to get somebody involved is to use it as some sort of a ticket, or you could use it as like an open collab, like how some of the more famous Web2 artists have done, like Styles P, Snoop Dogg and stuff. You can go on and you can buy, verses that are already done, and you can get the stems and everything. You kind of get, a share of,
Mm,
the rights on that. So that's a cool way to come in. I mean, but realistically, we all collab with each other. So right now, like for the average fan, like maybe we could do something with some NFC chips and some tickets, but you know, trying to figure out how to, put a paywall up in front of a music video or a certain amount of streams and then having to pay for it. Is cool, but music has been free for so long. Like we've been accepting micro pennies from Spotify for so long. It's hard to transition into this pay system.
yeah. True. I've seen that what you spoke about, like having these open verses and artists, providing that kind of value for other people to be able to make use of their stems or even their vocals. Um, but at some point, some artists do, like, if it's maybe not even like a stem or vocal stems, or even like an open verse, and maybe just be an exclusive song that is not out yet. Sometimes they do release it on the major platforms or something after some time, or the people who have purchased the NFTs end up like just putting it out on YouTube and
Well, yeah,
giving it to the public.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with putting it out there for the DSPs or for the YouTube if you can cook in a way that makes your NFT still unique from that. So it's all about
Mhm.
editions. You can have your standard edition drop on Apple Music, and that's your link that you could send. Say you got 10 songs. Maybe you put four out on, four or six, whatever. But you have some sort of unaccessible to most limited edition collection over here, and that's where you try to build your community and get your super fans to kind of gather. You know, but we're trying
Yeah.
to figure it out.
Yeah, definitely. I do see that being some way. For me, I do think, music NFTs, like I said, it's limited. Like, I think NFTs should be for consumption purposes, and maybe, yeah, it's a proof of ownership. So with that, the real world, experiences could be way better and way more organized, with having things, on the blockchain, where like you proving that, okay, within my wallet I have this NFT, rather than, if you had to have like multiple, you know let's say multiple copies of a CD or CDs, and you say, hey, bring your CDs to the concert and you'll be able to, get this free shirt, or some access to me as an artist. That kind of thing, could be iffy, because the people can cheat in some way and give the CD to their friend after they get their shirt or their free prize. Well, whereas, with an NFT, you can kind of document, like, okay, this person has had this NFT for so long, and where if it ever gets transferred, then it's like, oh, you just transferred it 5 seconds ago, so I can see that you just gave it to your friend so that they could get something, and you could just block them from getting it. So it's like those kind of things are gonna, be the perks of the digital space, and having your music in that way, and providing some kind of external incentives. So like NFTs overall, for me, I think, yeah, like I said, during the show, is that like it should just be for consumption of the music, and being able to access the music offline, similar to, having a CD. You could burn that CD. If you own the CD, you could burn it multiple times and have like multiple, versions for offline listening purposes for yourself, and then you could resell that CD if you wanted into someone else, but you have your burned version because you still like the music, but you probably want to sell it for a higher price now because you feel like it has value in that way. So that's where I see that kind of thing. But then yeah, you could add like bonus files, bonus items, like back in the day how musicians used to add like hidden songs and stuff within their CDs. You could do that with NFTs, and that's what we provide on the platform on Sonar Muse. Sonar Muse does have that kind of option for you. I don't know if you were watching me go through, the collection creator. So like you kind of have those kind of options to do a lot. And you did have a question about like, the splitting of sales and stuff like that. So yeah, the rev share does allow you to do that. So you can add multiple wallet addresses, even if the artist isn't on, the platform. Maybe if it's just the person who created the cover art and they have an XRP wallet address, you could add their wallet address to that so that they could receive a percentage of that. And this is different to the royalties that you receive for the micropayments. These wallet addresses can be different from those who are supposed to receive micropayments for like the music streams. So the NFT aspect is completely separate from just the Web2 streaming side of things, which is what the platform is. It's kind of like a hybrid of Web2 and Web3, where we've just incorporated the blockchain space. But yeah, all that like we try to allow for fair distribution of royalties, or being able to share what everybody's supposed to receive for the work that they do for your music, for the musical work. So uh we allow for splitting of things in that sense. So yeah, the Web3 space overall is interesting, and I do see it growing. But the NFT side, it's gonna be just limited to certain things, but then you can expand on it within the real world. That's where I see it going.
Yeah, I've noticed recently a trend, and just from I see it from the artist perspective. I've seen a lot more people getting together, talking about, or actually planning, executing real life events. Especially, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm on the East Coast, but it seems like they're all over, up and down from here to Connecticut and above. There's no shortage for places to go and perform. So this is where we need to, try to move that market to where, hey, if you want to come, maybe we can cook in some kind of savings. You get this NFT. The value added being, we would give you a copy of the CD or whatever, but you can also get in, and come see us perform once. Or I don't know. There's a different. You'd have to sit down and really work out the detail of how you want to do it. But I saw, Freedom Festival and NFT LES, shout out some of those guys, put on a couple of shows. I know a couple more coming up, and, the big events, at the end of the year. So it's kind of, definitely need to figure out a way to work in people, not just Web3 customers getting NFT tickets, though. We need it to be easy for our friends down the street to buy tickets to come see us too. And if we can get them to buy NFTs, even if it is just a ticket, but it's something that they can keep, like an NBA ticket in your Apple wallet. You could always look back and be like, dude, see, I was like fourth row on the 18th. Watched Donovan Mitchell drop 40. It's the same concept.
Yeah, that kind of just brought the other aspect, which is the burning side of things, of course. So once you do provide that incentive, they just burn it, and it does stick within their wallet history. That hey, they had this NFT, so they could always look back, like you said, like looking at that ticket, that NBA ticket, and saying, hey, I experienced this at some point. So yeah, it's definitely exciting. But the other aspect that you just brought up something interesting. The performance side of thing. What about like the metaverse? Where do you think that will you know how will
Yeah.
this be aligned, or with this whole NFT thing? Do you think there's also going to be a way for some type of incentive for those who are just going to be in the metaverse?
Yeah, for sure. One thing also, I mean, the main thing that was the main thing I was excited about coming into Web3 was that in reality, if you can carve out, your whatever your X number of fans is to like have your thing, be where you want it to be. 100 fans, 200 fans might be able to pay your bills if you can get them on a some kind of subscription service or some kind of varying support of your music as it comes out. So it's hard to say, but you know where do I tie that back into what you were saying? My bad, dude. I got kind of sidetracked right there.
Yeah, so with regards to NFTs, where do you think like the metaverse is gonna
Yeah. So
play a
even
part
if you
of?
only have your 100 fans, my bad. Yeah, even
Mhm.
if you only have your 100 fans, but you can convert them for 1 or 2 XRP to come watch you perform. You know what I mean? Like that's how you do it because then you don't have to pay $500-$600 to drive down or get a hotel in Miami to go to Art Basel and shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
my bad. I got kind of spun up there, but yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. Is the
yeah,
metaverse can be way more realistic to fill out something, and you're not worried about the disappointment or like even like the embarrassment of like people not showing up. You know what I mean? And there is places that are already doing shows right now. Decentraland's got stuff popping off. I think on the XRP side, where we got Expectaverse. I know Duckset's got some plots in there. He's building a stage that everybody will be able to go perform at. Right now, Lava
mhm,
Head's got a cool volcano stage and spatial that people can tap in and do live podcasts or shows or perform music. So there's places for us. It's been tough converting people from meeting in spaces and lives to meeting in spatial because a lot of people don't have the
mhm,
VR stuff yet, and it's a little weird on the phone, and some people's computers can't run it, but tech will catch up,
mhm.
and a guy like me, I would perform in the metaverse, probably 10 times for every one that you got me out somewhere. I had to be at Art Basel or something, something big, dude.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, and it could be another way for those who can't make it in person to just enjoy the performance. If you're doing a live performance in person, right, and they can't make it because they're in a completely different state or different country, then the metaverse could be the alternative option that you could sell tickets and stuff, and
Yeah,
and
imagine how
and
many
and
Taylor
it's
Swift
another.
fans would
Mhm.
go. My bad. Imagine how many Taylor Swift fans would show up, in the metaverse. It would be there's probably not even a computer server that could handle it. But the reason that they only fill a whole arena isn't because there's only an arena full of fans. It's because there's only an arena full of fans within enough distance or with enough money to
Mhm.
cover it. I mean, think of what people to pay to go out to Coachella and stuff, dude. But if you put all of us Web3 artists, the cool, the real cool community managers and founders and everything, if we're all together, but not at like a upsell event, like if it's really just for the love of it, like we could put on our Coachella in the metaverse and everyone could log in, with no, I mean, damn near no app download, no nothing. Pop right in the spatial and, we're all in there. It's almost there.
For
The
sure.
metaverse is almost built out, like fully like that to be able to handle it. But
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I think it does have potential. Where do you think things are going right now? What's your thoughts on like the sentiments of like the crypto space in terms of like price action and what's going on, especially with the politics of the world in terms of like the banks and stuff. What's your thoughts on that? Where do you think things are gonna go from here?
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, man, because it's really like the big like they have there's enough money for them to play a longer game than we could play. The average person can't stomach like, dude, like people can't stomach it like you. You know what I mean? Like they don't just see their bag down and like not care or like believe more. They don't see it as
True.
they don't see it as a buying opportunity. And like, when they're up a little bit, like, they're buying NFTs with it. They're doing like frivolous stuff that, with it. So, I mean, it's a lot of horrible money management going on out here. Even the people that we know that have made a lot, we probably know them to have lost a lot at least a couple of times too. So, it's tough, man. But you're like trading against like algorithmic, bots, dude. Market makers and all kinds. You know what I mean? So to try to act like it's anything more than just catching the wave at the right time. Like there's only so much technical analysis that can get put into some of these charts. I don't know. Just don't overthink it is my thing. But it's about to be a wild ride, man. About to be a wild ride.
Do you think the bull market is coming in right now? Like, is it around the corner? Or do you think like we have like quite a bit of time,
Yeah,
maybe a
so
couple of
look, dude,
months?
there's gonna be signals, it's like a meme, dude, like we should have saw this coming, right? So like, a top signal would be like when you see like Matt Damon doing another like crypto.com commercial, you know,
Mm.
that's when the top is in, dude. That's when like they're taking every last little bit of exit liquidity, trying to force it out of you. But yeah, once all the celebrities get involved, is usually a top signal, man. And I know we've seen a lot of that lately. But they're gonna volatile swing it, up and down 20% multiple times and shake that tree, dude. And like only the diamond hands gonna get the benefit.
That's interesting. Hey, I didn't think of it like that. There are definitely signals. Usually, the signals that I see is like when the news outlets really talk badly about crypto. That's when I know, like, okay,
Yeah,
they're
that's a
gonna want
buy
us to
signal. Like
jump.
what yeah,
Yeah,
when they're
exactly.
when they're
So,
trashing
like,
it, like, and it's down, you know what I mean? When Bitcoin went from,
definitely.
the 60s, like back down to the 20s, did like looking back, it's like, oh shit, dude, I should have been DCAing back in from the bottom the whole time.
Mm. So even right now, like we're hearing news that there could be a collapse of the dollar and stuff like that because of people jumping into crypto. I think that is somewhat like some bullish news, but it's really sad to we know that the dollar could potentially go down to the dogs. But it means that people might just start waking up and seeing where it's going. But the other thing that you mentioned when it comes to the signals, I do see this is potentially a signal for sure. Like we're still early. We might not have reached the top yet, but we are getting there though. But
Yeah.
my concern as well is also, all these small celebrities, not really small, but like some of these celebrities creating like meme coins now, like especially on the Solana network. We're seeing all these meme coins being generated by certain people. What's your thoughts on that? What do you think that is a signal for?
Man, honestly, I think I guess on Twitter they call it the cabal, dude. I guess these people that have figured out how to, how to run these magical Solana rugs, I guess they're just so slick that they know how much that they can make off the average rug. So then they know that
Mm,
they could pay, I don't even want to drop one of the actual artist names, but because I don't know if they're gonna do it or not. But you can pay Waka Flocka like X amount of thousand to like represent the
mhm.
coin. That you're gonna make 150. You know what I mean, or whatever the numbers are. You know what I mean. I think they've found it profitable to like hire people instead of
Mm,
like Twitter heads with PFPs to run these now. And it's like such a crazy psyop because they'll let just enough of your friends make some money that it makes you want to get in too. But you got to
mm,
think like they can't just create thousands of millionaires like out of crypto. So like even if either the value of the dollar has to come down so we can all be millionaires, or it's too good to be true. But it's
mm.
usually too good to be true.
True. That's a great observation actually, because I do see, these people doing that, and the problem is people who hop in are just really greedy and just want a quick money making scheme. They just want to make money quick. But the other thing is, how these you know people don't realize how important it is to really stay focused on investing for the long term. Everybody's for the short term. And like you said, these celebrities also know that, hey, they don't really care because they got their bag from those projects, and promoted. They just did their thing and they out. And kind of does get the celebrity does kind of get backlash sometimes, and it does affect their brand in some way, but not too much, because it's just one thing. And to some extent they just say the masses are saying, like, crypto is still fairly new, and crypto is somewhat a scam. So this just proved our point. The celebrity just scammed a lot of people, so proved our point. There's like a project, that was created, along the lines of Drake and stuff, Anita Max Win. And that's one coin that I'm seeing is like, what's going on here? Like, is it over now? Like, especially because of the what happened between him and Kendrick. Like, did that affect the price, or like are people still gonna invest in that coin? What's going on? Because everything is based on trends, and maybe that trend just died out. So some of
Yeah.
these coins like that, they kind of like trendy, and at certain points. So you
Yeah,
better
for
know how to
sure.
get in, or you might have to be an insider to actually be able to make those huge coins and gains.
Yeah, for a while you had to be one of the pre-salers, but then people started realizing that if you weren't in the pre-sale, you weren't going to make money. So then everyone started, doing pre-sales. But I don't know, dude. It's like a whole Solana rabbit hole. People started getting rugged on pre-sales, and
Mhm.
the guy that
Mhm.
burned all the money on accident, supposedly. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous out here, dude. I mean, dude, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild, dude. We actually had somebody out here in the Web3 space, dude, an artist rug a coin, dude, for like some measly 10 bands or something, dude. It's sad, bro. Somebody would trade their whole music career for that. But so even the small
Mm.
artists out here we're able to flex our little communities of a couple thousand followers and lead a movement, and that shows the value in the musician in these communities. But it's like we haven't figured out a way to like leverage it. We're doing a lot of
Mm.
free work and a lot of free promo for a lot of these projects. And like we
For
have a real
sure.
voice out here, you know.
For real. And yeah, we definitely need to make sure that we use our, the power we have responsibly. Another way that people, kind of get into, the, buying of coins and knowing when, it's a make or break coin is basically looking at the explorer of that blockchain, and finding where the whales move their monies. It's basically the most easiest way for people to kind of know who or what the next big coin or gaining coin is going to be. And it's interesting because not a lot of people really focus and go in depth with the blockchain like that. They just focus on the measly stuff, like being able to make purchases or like you know trade NFTs and bid and stuff like that, but not really go in depth and look at people's wallets and seeing where they could potentially make a quick buck or something. But I would want to say, first of all, like, the Wake and Bake Vibes, we're not financial advisors. This is strictly for entertainment purposes. So don't take me, don't take me don't take my word for anything. But yeah, that's what I see. Like, people don't really look at wallets and explore what you know uh coins these whales are buying, but some do go into in depth like that, and that's probably how they potentially get in early for certain coins.
Yeah, even back in the before the crypto days, dude. There's like whole groups of on Reddit that follow like Nancy Pelosi and like all these people's stock portfolios, and they make
Yeah.
like you literally. Sometimes you just got to be honest with yourself and say, I'm not a chart savant, dude, and just stop throwing darts at the dartboard, picking a crypto or something to invest in, based on like two YouTube videos and what your buddy said. I mean, if you're
Mhm.
gonna follow anybody, dude, dude, like go find a wallet that's got a $250,000 bag sitting in it, and follow their moves.
Mhm.
If you're not gonna do that, go put it in Berkshire Hathaway and go to sleep, dude.
Yeah, better investment, better return in some way, without having like
I mean, dude, like
huge
most people
losses.
in the space are young. I mean, if you're younger than, I mean, there's like I don't know what you want to argue the age to be, but there's an age where it is more worth it to swing and go like all or nothing. But
Mhm.
eventually, you got to get something concrete. Something that you don't want to be the guy that can't even pay to put himself in the ground at the end. You gotta get
Oh,
some money saved up
yeah.
and get shit figured out. So. But yeah, man. I mean, if you're, say under 25, then yeah, dude, take every damn dollar and put it in whatever little stupid thing you think's gonna go to the moon, dude.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
eventually you got to play it safe.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree. And to those out there, in conclusion, is like, just do things responsibly, invest is responsibly, and always do your research. Just don't trust anybody and everybody who says they've made a lot of money in certain coins. Do your research, see if it's worthwhile for you, and then do your thing. But don't don't also spend or gamble money that you don't really have the enough to spend and not have to survive with. So don't spend money that you can't really spend in the
Yeah, if you
blockchain.
can't
Don't do
laugh
that.
when your buddy gives you the bad advice, when your buddy gives you the Solana coin and it literally goes like down 99 point whatever percent, hey, if you can't laugh for like 4 minutes, like without, you know what I mean? Like you can't, it's not for
Mm.
you, It's too much.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it's a tricky world. But yeah, we definitely gonna get to a point where crypto is just gonna be a norm, and like all the money's gonna circulate in that space. What's your thoughts on CBDCs before end the conversation? What's your
Yeah,
thoughts on
I
CBDCs?
mean, as long as it's all legit, but some of them, yeah, I mean, dude, just the ability for something stable to crash, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I mean, I guess I got to wrap my head around how some kind of, that's what you mean, right? The stable coins and stuff.
Yes, it's a central bank digital currency, so
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
banks
yeah,
will
man. I
will
don't know,
definitely
dude. I
be.
mean, too centralized is a little iffy, but I mean, at the end of the day, dude, there does have to be some sort of guidelines out here to live by, dude, because the wild wild west ain't a good place to live in, dude. It's just a good place to make movies about. We shouldn't have it be normalized, being rugged out here and stuff. So I mean, if we could all get paid in a certain way that made sense, but there's a lot of red flags that are going to come up. So we'll work through them, but I don't think I'm smart enough to, really dive into, whether or not we should have them if they could work it out the right way.
Yeah, yeah. Um, what's your thoughts on XRP? Where do you think it's gonna go price wise?
I think it's got potential to, if you're looking at the list, there's maybe three or four that kind of stand out as stuff with, big potential moving. A lot of people look at, Solana, starting a couple of years ago to now and beyond, Solana and XRP, Cardano, stuff like that. But I mean, maybe the way Ripple is set up is to be more, a little bit more stable than that. So, kind of the way that Cardano might not be expected to ever hit $1,000. It's like there's certain growth, but there's certain protection. They're more likely to be adapted for sure. Now, what that'll mean for the price, I mean, dude, I think if you're buying it right now, dude, you're looking pretty good. If you've been buying it for a while, you're looking great. When it was like the summer of COVID and all that, dude, if we all would have been able to buy in and get in then, you looking good.
Definitely, definitely. Um, might just have a chance still. I think people might just have the chance to actually just get in them.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
not
if
a
you can
bit too
zoom
late.
out,
Yeah.
yeah, if my bad, if you could zoom out far enough, I mean, anything is a good investment. You know what I mean? If you got enough time, I mean, as long as you can establish that it's not gonna go anywhere, it's like if it doesn't shut down, anything is good. If you bought anything in 1920, it'd be good now.
For
As long as
sure.
it's still open, and then even if it got sold, I mean, if you got broke off, there's ways to win, man. You just gotta
Yeah.
have realistic, like long-term goals with your money. But yeah, dude, sitting in the 50 and 60 cent range, dude, hell yeah, dude. It's a double or a triple in my mind, eventually.
Yeah, definitely. I do have somebody um who asked a question here. What's your favorite coin?
My favorite coin.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, right now, I mean, I'm dealing mostly in XRP. I mean, when I first came into the game, I was a Bitcoin buyer down in the teens. But cashed that out in the last run, at a decent little time. But you know how it is. You never fully capture the top. And then I don't know if you ever bought anything, wrote it up and sold it, but you always feel like, it's almost like you don't even want to get back in up here in the 60s and all this. So what you gonna do? But yeah, I mean, all my NFTs and stuff are gonna be split between Muse, and that's probably about it for now. We ain't gonna, give no other platform out here. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, Yeah, I forgot to let you know. Yes, and I think you did check it out. That yeah, the NFT collection creators up and running again. So yeah, whenever you are good to go, want to check it out, you can just browse it. But yeah, just make sure like you upload the music first, and then just go to the collection creator, because we do want to have it like first you upload like a web 2 aspect, so we give you that feel of understanding how music is uploaded, similar to SoundCloud, Bandcamp, using your distributor like DistroKid, TuneCore, and then getting into the Web3 side and exploring that side of things. So, yeah, it was great chopping it up with you. Appreciate having you again. Check Banchero. Um, always great having conversation with you, man. I look forward to what's to come, especially in the blockchain space. It's crazy, man. It's real crazy, just everything that's been going
I
on.
know, man, it's wild, dude. What a time to be alive, dude. Like honestly, it's like the way that I think of I don't know how many generations ago, like the gold rush, It's just
Mm,
like what a time to
for
be alive. The
real.
roaring 20s, like there's just certain times that would have been just insane. And this is one of them, man, when we're, the age of grandparents and stuff, like we're gonna really be like, I remember when
For real,
it's gonna be
dude.
ridiculous, dude.
It's definitely like that, because people, there's somewhat buybacks that are rumored to come and stuff like that. There's so many like conspiracies out there, but like it could potentially get to that point for real. Like we are the golden standard, especially in the digital realm. So we definitely hold the gold, and we're early. And then like the people who come after us, they might just have missed out and not get as much from it. So it's really an interesting time for sure, especially with the politics that's happening around the world and stuff like that. One thing I do see is that like the world is somewhat waiting for the United States to make their move and they stance on crypto, really, so that like you know the whole rest of the world can follow, because the United States is a powerhouse, and everybody looks to the states for what's to come, and where things are going. So yeah, check it out. Like I think people should check that out and see what's up. So it's interesting to see that you know the things are the way they are right now.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's gonna be cool to watch it all unfold, man, because for as much as many obstacles as everyone's faced, I think it's more than even the people that created like these original or traditional ways of doing things that we're trying to break out of, dude, because it's so it's not as simple. It's not like just we needed like the regular internet and all this stuff, and like we have to create a reason why people need this, so it's like
Yeah,
it's almost even a little harder because the world could just keep spinning, like without it, but it's going to solve a lot of issues and provide solutions. So it's going to be it's all just about convincing people of the value and just seeing the vision.
yeah, for sure. And that's definitely what I hope like we see people waking up soon. But yeah, it'll take time for sure. Appreciate you once again. Let's get into some music. I guess we are gonna close off the show. Um and then get into some great vibes. And I'll see you guys next week for another weekly dose. We're gonna chop it up. Shout out to Check Benchero once again. it's always great to have you, and I look forward to having more conversations, especially Web3 kind of conversations with you. You know, you're always free to pull through to Wake and Bake Vibes, come through to the
Appreciate it.
stage. For sure, for sure. Let's get into the music, guys. This is the end of the show. Once again, it was a dope week, dope episode, dope vibes. Let's get into it. This is the last few songs from this week's playlist, curated by the one and only. Let's get into greatness. The greatness. Okay. Once again, I'm your host, Killer Strider. I'll see you next week. So we're outie.
Special stage.
This is a Wake and Bake Vibe exclusive.
神風モンス
The
タ
whip in
ー
the fade, yeah. It's in my wallet, yeah. Cruising Pathfinders, no Nissan is the foundation that we want.
And so above, so below, water's more important than the gold. I just go with the flow. There's some things that you don't know, like the firmament. Check the XRP logo. Going up, I'm going solo. I'm way up like Mr. Popo. My life is picture perfect. I ain't got time to take photos. Pixelate rowboat. I ain't mucking around, standing tall like these mountains that were once trees above ground. They they won't tell you the truth. All the answers can't be found, but all you people are sleeping. No TLC, I ain't creeping, I'm just truth seeking. Cause I use my dome like the shape of the earth, yeah, that's our home. Gotta keep it low, or else they'll suicide me, then I'm gone. Gotta hold on like some strong, ain't faking shit like Neil Armstrong. They can't get through, so they shooting bombs. Countries can't get along, but they signed the Arctic Treaty. The writings on the wall like graffiti, so icy like Quavo and Sweetie. And that's such a weird polity. Damn, that's the truth though. You can't see the roof though. Off top, that no roof flow. Like butter, gotta keep it smooth though. Ripple leaf fake, swimming pool flow. See fakes, I keep it cool though. They rushing, but I make moves slow. And I show them how to move in a room full of vouchers, whitewashing. Now I see there's a few cultures, gotta let it go like Elsa, but I can't stomach it like Elsa. Seeing things change, watch them alter. Cash is the sacrifice on the altar. My bread is gluten free, that's my crypto. Saving so I can buy a crypto. Can Bloods invest in crypto? Gotta keep it moving, I ain't no crypto. Moving in silence like I tiptoe. Thank God for the waters, I invest in ripple.
It's in my wallet, yeah. Cruising Pathfinders, no Nissan is the foundation that we want. The ripple effect, yeah. It's in my wallet, yeah. Cruising Pathfinders, no Nissan is the foundation that we want. Take a picture, click, click, no Nikon. Can't mess with some of these tokens, they some peons. I'm buying all of these deals, I'm so cheap, man. My own decentralized bank, he, ha, ha. Don't be a jackass and miss out on the greatest transfer of wealth. Fourth industrial revolution, I'm checking on niggas' health. You thought it was funny, huh? Thought shit was keen and kill. Trying to get your groove back, I thought these niggas was stellar. Yeah, I got a lot of stellar. Yeah, it's on my nano ledger. Yeah, it's a lot of red on the charts like Liverpool, I'm a header. Yeah, I know it's big cheddar. Yeah, I know ISO is better. I don't believe in Elmer for Chris Diamond hands made out of pressure. We bustin' pipes, Atlanta Braves with the strike. Making plays overnight. Mary Jane taking flight. Mary to the game, throw the rice. Caught by tungsten. Notre Dame munchkin. I'm back on a Wednesday, told y'all I'm the sensei. But I ain't saying what to do though, I hate those I don't have a clue folks. I ain't lying, it was the truth bro, then they be like damn, whoop-de-doo, oh. Then take all that shit you told on, like they knew it first, they stole it. Like X-rated bro, they trolling, Gucci man bitches you rolling. Ain't no ifs, ands, or mites. The community getting cutthroat without a knife. A lot of Twitter fingers going, I'm not the type. You gon' see and feel and know when I stop being nice. And be feeling like Dre, talk to me nicely. Check them like Nike. Shout out to Too Cold. Yeah, we so icy. Like the flat earth with the Antarctica.
1,000 combos!
Fat lady sin, better get Lizzo. Order like Crisco. I can't do food products with Kellogg's or Nabisco. Is he Nigerian? All these O's, he serious. Bank statements so verbally on the blockchain, they tryna search for me. I'm on a decentralized currency, no to service is permanently permanent. The firmament, the ripple effect, I earn the shit. Look it up, DYOR, long-term game, my friend. If your wallet is centralized, make sure you get that shit off the exchange. I hate to see folks going out like a lame. I hate to see folks missing out on this train. I'm from the A, where we like to play, but I'm finna beat these folks at their own game.
Oh, whoa, this is Awake and Bake exclusive.
It's in my wallet, yeah. Cruising Pathfinders, no Nissan is the foundation that we want. The ripple effect, yeah. It's in my wallet, yeah. Cruising Pathfinders, no Nissan is the foundation that we want.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
special stage.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
Yeah, I had a dream about you, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want the best for my guys? Half of you tryna die. Yeah, I had a dream about you, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, for me, for me. You gon' be mad at you when you see me living your former future. That jealousy is not for me, the energy's not green, it's fuchsia. And I guess I'm Confucius, confused and composed and focused. I see the motions through all emotions, I'm posted on standby, waiting for you to arrive, my worst flaw. It's all about you, even when it's about me. I switched the program, a small switch in the channels, and now you're lonely. Speaking for your friends and family, more invested in you. It's sad and I miss my homie. You should have practiced all the magic you showed me. Things you taught me made me a monster. Now I wish Frankenstein would copy. My screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. My screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose, yeah. Yeah, my screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna lie. Yeah, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, for me. Yeah, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna just lie, lie. I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, for me, for me. Yeah, I was unimpressed with shorty since a nigga been fucking him. Then I made some choices that I came to find a bit troublesome. I had to adjust a lot when I call myself lover one. My insecurities had me looking like I'm bubblegum. I was popping off and we was on and off. Yeah, I thought I was on when I was hella off. Yeah, I made my apologies and we thought it was problem solved. Then I went and crowed up, realized I was hella off. My biggest fear is being too toxic to keep my best friend. My truest fear is growing to resent for it in the end. Cause being lonely is the shit I got without her.
500 combos
that I often think about it. It ain't just the sex, which actually makes me feel worse. Cause I already made 4 promises about birth. And I know she's my rock and return me now to the earth. But I can't be the only one feeling like I should search. I can't be the only one feeling like they should search. Yeah, I had a dream about just now, I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Have you gonna lie? But it cannot be I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about. I wanna dream just a vision for
ancient. It's a new world, it's a new day. One way or another, I'ma get paid. Still at Boca Chica looking for Elon. Cleaned up all his shit, he act like he didn't see us. Pay me in Doge, unless you really broke. And if you buying all the land, you better fix the roads. Pussy, Akanaki sent me to expose all these demons. America dream only real if your ass is sleeping. About to pump GZX, then just dip. Hit Mexico and sign a deal real quick. I'm bullish on the peso, the Gustamino Robo. Meant to buy God, I got an NFT halo. Out in Dallas with the 9 on me like Romo. Self-made CEO who never pay for promo. Pumping, dumping all night long. Crypto life, that's where I belong. Gotta get the cash, gotta stay strong. Pumping and dumping all night long. It's a cold world, this crypto game get risky. Turn 1 Bitcoin into 250. The IRS know I'm a blockchain trapper. On 6 blockchains, got more options than the poo-poo platter. I'm the niggas to the blockchain, pass the crown. Crypto nomad, bouncing from town to town. I'm a time traveler, whole new timeline. No pussy in me, just know I lived 9 lives. Mandela effect, shit so real. Gold was the reason Gaddafi was killed. Wake up from the bullshit, I'm chewing on the blue pill. Crazy list of labs on that island, shit's like for real. Since 1936, I've been knocking out these Nazis. Got some Euro in some any moment I could go kamikaze, taking pictures. Tell them keep watching. Take an image of my face, you better send a copy. Pumping, dumping all night long. Crypto life, that's where I belong. Gotta get the cash, gotta stay strong. Pumping and dumping all night long.
I'm back again.
I've had enough. It ends here.